minutes of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here comes the Patriots offense led by number 1, their new quarterback for 2020. That, of course, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
Catch is made by Harry. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Now Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
Newton's pass.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 83 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 2, Newton sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. To Michel on the dump-off. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. From the red zone now, Newton. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, this is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returnable here for Davis. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The USC product, Sam Darnold, the number 3 overall pick in 2018, ready to go. Here's the Jets take over on offense.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 51 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number 1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Chase Winovich brought him down. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense, but you know what else is happening too, because they are a team now recognized for the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a 1st down carry, it's Michel. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A play fake to Michel. Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
C.J. Mosley. Cam Newton sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Newton now to throw. Forced out to his left. Breaks through the contact. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Now the 2nd-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Third and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Darnold. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Jets 0.
Working with a 2nd and 3. The give is to Bell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Darnold on 3rd down. And it's caught by Herndon. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Darnold to his tight end Herndon, 1st down New York.
1st and 10 at the 39.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give to Bell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Bell, the ball carrier.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and goal at the
nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now White on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A give. This is Michel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Here we go.
On first down, Newton.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
50-yard line.
From the 50, Newton. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. This is Bell on the dump off.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and
looking to throw again on second down. Newton. And some room to work. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
New York ready to go again offensively.
They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
brings up second and
From the 25 on second down, Darnold. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Darnold from the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Larry Fitzgerald. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. There's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's White.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
And 10.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
That's caught over the middle by Asiasi.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And the
that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Ready.
On first down, Michelle takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Quinnen Williams on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 50-yard
On second down, Michelle. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
And it's third.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. From the gun on third down, Newton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
So a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Patriots.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again, Newton. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, Newton. And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
3rd and 2, Newton. He may try it, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gay is on for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the final piece to the puzzle was the Cam Newton touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Or they just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Darnold. Fitzgerald on a slant. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
That's not good enough, man.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
A 36-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
17. Patriots 14.
So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. 28-17, your final score. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. 27-7, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard.
New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold with a throw caught by Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He hits Herndon over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Jets. 1st down.
On 1st down, Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
The 26. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it with Bell. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Carry there by Le'Veon Bell, and he's just trying to get back to the form he exhibited in Pittsburgh when he was one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019, though, no games over 100 yards rushing, and only 3 games with 20 or more carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Newton to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and
He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Newton. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
They'll run on first down. Michel. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And it's Michel once again. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 23.
Brian Poole on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And a Patriot first down.
On 1st and 10, Newton. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Newton. And this one's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Now Newton. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
5-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Jets 24, Patriots 17.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 29-yard line.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
from the 50, it's Darnold. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Sacked by Chase Winovich. A loss of 9.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the save.
normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. New York ready to go again offensively. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Bell. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Darnold from the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. A gain of 3, 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver, Sony Michel. But now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. The pass complete. It's Bird. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Newton. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Cam Newton sacked.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Operating from the gun, Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, Newton. He gets it to James White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
A 5-yard
clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Brings line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Burkhead. A gain of 4. And
one of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throw caught here by Bird. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down now, Michelle. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you talk about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net. Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Bell. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
second down. It's Bell. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Rashawn Perriman. Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on for his fifth kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Newton and the Patriots down 24-17. A minute 25 to play. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And his throw here is incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Tonight,
going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jets, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England,